Good morning, everybody. This is our morning update for November the 24th. That's Monday morning. As I'm looking at pre-market trading, we're showing to be up about 5 or 6 points. As we could look on SPY, we can see we closed on SPY at 206.68. That was on Friday evening. If you look on the chart below it here, I have the minute chart. This is showing pre-market trading, and we're showing to open at 207.26. SPY, of course, is the ETF based on the S&P 500. It mirrors it pretty closely, and every 10 cents is roughly 1 point on the S&P. So that makes our difference here about 5 to 6 points. Now, I don't know if you look at the chart. We've had 27, 28 days of an up run with no normal breathe process down. That's getting me a little bit nervous. We've now broke outside of our trend range. You see this blue line right here? That is our trend line from where the S&P met up. Now, we may establish a whole new trend, but that's okay. But it's still outside that trend line, and that has me a bit nervous. Now, on Friday, we got great news from China. This is what helped bolstering this run up and going outside of those trend lines. China announced a surprise interest rate cut. Holy cow. Nobody was expecting that. In addition, today, over the weekend, we have the ECB, the European Central Bank, has announced or re-announced their commitment to quantitative easing, i.e. free money. That's helping to drive up the stocks this morning. Additionally, and that's not even a word, but anyway, in addition, I'm sorry, I've only had 1 cup of coffee. I need like 8 in order for life to be normal. But in addition, Germany also came out and said, hey, everything's hunky-dory and rosy for us. We're expecting great things. It's better than normal. And so all of these things are lining up to help push us up even further, which is making me really nervous. Normally, we'd get this bell curve up, and then it would slope down, and we'd get a breathe, a 3 or 4 day run down to the 20-day moving average. Not the 50-day yet, because it's still too soon. But when the further we move up, the further away from the 50 that we get. And those things act like magnets, man. It's like gravity. The 50-day and the 20-day are just pulling on the stocks, and if you get the further away you get, the harder it pulls. Okay, and so that has a recipe for disaster look to it. I don't like the way that's looking. So I'm going to sit here and again twiddle my thumbs. Now, on the good news is we have invested in Flextronics. Now, Flextronics, had we not had this big, huge dip back here in the background, we would have made out like bandits. But the stock market chose to go through a correction at that time, and now we're just back up to the levels that we were before. But if we can get another $1 out of this thing over the next few days, then we stand to do pretty good on that. So we're really close to profit taking on it, and I'm kind of excited on that one. So if we can get Flex to move up and take a profit before the S&P 500 barfs on us, then we'll be good to go. Anyway, that's our morning update. I'm just going to sit on the sidelines and twiddle my thumbs until I can figure out what the market is doing, because we are really pushing up high, and we're further away from that 50-day moving average, and that, my friend, is a recipe for disaster. The further you get away from that, the worse it is. So I'm just going to sit here on the side and wait to see what happens.